Yo, Sunday today. It's quite a nice day here where I am, in Manchester, UK. Bit nippy, but the sun's out anyway. Today's video, Xbox One's E3 conference. Microsoft have come out and said, because they only get a 90-minute slot allocated for each company to show games and stuff for their respective consoles, they're going to have to take a lot of stuff out, what they wanted to preview this year at E3 2014. As you know, we've got an array of games coming out this year, exclusives as well for the Xbox One. I'll just read you a quick snippet here. It says, Xbox One's E3 conference contains too much content. Microsoft has to move stuff out. There are 90 minutes allocated for each of the big conferences during the annual Electronics Entertainment Expo. Each year, Microsoft, Sony and Nintendo, along with other few big publishers, hold massive on-stage conferences to pimp their latest goods. This particular year, Microsoft has so much content for the Xbox One lined up that they claim they'll have to move stuff out of the show. So we've got some tweets here from Phil Spencer. Someone has asked him, will this year's E3 conference be as game focused as last year's? And he's replied, yes, I think you'll see very few execs. We are already over our 90-minute time limit and are having to move stuff out of the show. So that's good to know, because we know Microsoft, when they do a conference, last year's was all about TV. And then when the E3 come round, we've seen the games, we've seen Titanfall, we've seen Dead Rising, we've seen Rise. So I think this is a good thing, knowing that they've got all this packed in. Whether they'll have to shorten some stuff down, I don't know. But this is good for us because, I say us, as you know, I'm like pro Xbox. So I think it's a good thing. So it says here on this site, well, that's good to know. It wasn't like Microsoft had anything particularly pressing to discuss at last year's E3. It wasn't like there's some big to-do that required a roundtable discussion or executive interviews. Microsoft just had to show games, and this year they get to do the same thing. Apparently they have so much to show that they have to move stuff out of the show, though you'll probably have to take that with a grain of salt. So one of the big games a lot of fanboys and fangirls from the Xbox camp are looking forward to is Sunset Overdrive. It's certainly not going to be anything special at this year's E3 like Titanfall was Microsoft's eggs in a basket and picnic on a Sunday afternoon at last year's E3. More than anything, I expect a few grins and some minor facial gestures to occur from the jaded but due-induced people attending the conference. But very little of anything else besides Sunset Overdrive looks like 100% mediocre fun. He's also got another tweet here about DX12. Someone's asked him, how does DX12 specifically enhance Xbox One games? A lot of people seem to downplay the importance of DX12 for Xbox One titles. Phil Spencer's replied, DX12 will have impact on Xbox One games written for DX12. Some DX12 features are already in Xbox One, but full DX12 is coming. Smiley face. So earlier today we reported on the DirectX 12 CPU utilization plan to increase optimization and efficiency via the API for games mode on Xbox One. Of course, this isn't going to get underway until a ways away from this very moment, leading a lot of people to believe that AMD will get an opportunity to leverage mantle in the game design space. Nevertheless, Microsoft is going to have to bring their A game to E3 if they hope to even stay relevant in the 8th gen race, or at least begin to rival Nintendo and the Wii U, which is expected to start skyrocketing in sales starting May the 30th. So I think this is a good thing for Microsoft. They've come out and said this, they've got a lot of content to show, but obviously they can't show it all because you only get a 90-minute time limit for the each company. So I'm looking forward to this year's E3. You never know, there could be an exclusive announcement we don't even know about. So I'm looking forward to hear more on the DX12 side of it, how that's going to run and how that's going to be implemented. Well, obviously with Phil Spencer saying that it is actually in some games now, but it's not used to its full potential. So yeah, so let us know what you think then, and I'll catch you guys later, and have a great Sunday. Catch you later, guys. Bye bye.